Hi, this is Mike Nagels at mywebtechgurus.com, and we're just going to put up a quick video this morning to give people a little bit of guidance and insight on using the groups on LinkedIn, specifically the Lee Summit Chamber of Commerce groups, since so many of us are just getting up and going on LinkedIn as far as our chamber group memberships and other groups that we're involved in. So what we want to show you are just a few tips and tricks to help your interaction with the chamber groups be a little more enjoyable and a little more educational. I'm using my own profile to do this training this morning, and I'm using Google's Chrome browser as the browser for it. So if things look a little odd, that's why. Um, when I open my LinkedIn profile, if you look over on the left, it'll list all of my groups. One of the things that I would show you is that you can actually organize how your groups appear in that bar. If you have certain groups that you want to show up, maybe you're a member of 10 different groups like I am, and you want your favorite groups to show up on the top. If you click on the groups icon right there, it'll bring this page up, and over here it says edit the order of your groups. You can see that I've got the two chamber groups right here at the top. And then I've got other groups in the order that I'm really interested in seeing what's going on in them. Simply change these numbers to show the order that you want, or you can click these up arrows here and it'll rearrange them for you. So if I want to put the Chambers Technology Forum right at the top, just click that arrow, moves it to the top of my list, and I'm done. I can save the changes and go back to work on something else. So now that I've got my two chamber groups here at the top, I just want to show you a few things inside the groups. Now that we're starting to get a little bit of traffic in there, to help make sure that your issues that you post for the chamber or the technology support group, the technology committee, so that these things get found quickly. One of the things I'll show you, the other day I posted kind of a little advertisement pointing people to post things in the chamber group, and I'm going to show you this posting has kind of started to get off track a little bit. And what I mean by get off track, we posted this thing to kind of point people to the support forum, because that's where your technology questions need to be posted, so that members of the technology committee, as they monitor that group, they can see those questions. And what has happened is down here someone has posted a question that is really, two things. First of all, it's posted in the wrong way, and it's posted in the wrong group. So what we would want to do, she's got a question here about asking advice on an equipment purchase that she needs to make. Now, the technology forum is a great place to post that, because we've got a number of people in that committee that can give her some good guidance on which equipment will best serve her needs as far as that question is concerned. The problem is her question's hidden in the middle of another discussion. The subject of the discussion that's going on is, do you have technical issues? And it's really meant to drive people to the technology forum. So she can do a couple of things. First thing she can do is go back and go to the actual technology support forum and start a discussion. And this is the place that you would want to put in a new discussion. And this top block, as you post in here, this is kind of the title of your question. And this is where the meat and bones of your question go. And submit for discussion. Now, the chamber does not, although the chamber monitors these groups closely, they don't edit these things and they don't block them. Nothing has to be pre-approved or anything. So you notice right now, as soon as I post that question, it's in the chamber group. And it says here, this is how you started a new discussion, and then the text is underneath that. So if I had 3 or 4 paragraphs, that would all be down there. They give you 15 minutes to make changes to your question before it gets stuck there. So if you post it, go back out and look at it and realize you've got a spelling error, you can fix your spelling error. Just go back and edit the discussion, or delete it completely. Maybe you posted it, realized that it was a silly question, and deleted it right away. We'll go back to that in a minute. If you go back to that question that started the purpose for this video this morning, sorry, I'll get there in a second. If you go back to that original question that's just not showing up for me, because I'm not clicking on the right group there. If you look down in here, now she's still got the question here that's in the wrong place, but here's a great thing. I'll use one of my own. As you see, each time you post a comment, you can delete that comment. You can delete your own comments, you just can't delete somebody else's. So Judy can go in here, and right next to her question, if she were looking at it from her screen, she would see delete comment right next to this question. She can take that question out of there and move it on to the other thing. As I read this, and this is another reason that prompted me to do this, I thought Phil was asking this question of the um, of the um, of the group, but he's actually put this question or this response on here as a response to Judy's question. So now not only is Judy's question in the wrong space, but so is Phil's response to her question. So Phil can delete. Never fails. Um, Phil can delete his question as well, or his comment. We'll get both of these moved over to the technology forum so that they're posted in the right place. If you look here, I had put, I had given an answer to Phil. So what I'm going to do, my comment, it really isn't relevant to Phil's comment, so I'm going to delete that comment. It gives me a chance to change my mind. Now it's gone. Again, the chamber has two groups for you to participate in. One group is the overall chamber group, which is the Lee Summit Chamber of Commerce group. The second group is the Lee Summit Chamber Technology Support Forum. And they also have a third group that is the Chamber Young Professionals group. And the best way to find all of these groups, or any other group, is just go up here to the search bar, select Search Groups, type in what you're looking for. Here are all three groups. You can read a description of the group, tells you what the group's purpose is, and you can decide whether or not you want to join it. That concludes this video training session. If you have any questions, feel free to go where? To the Chamber Technology Support Forum and post your question there. We'll try to get it answered as quickly as possible. Thanks. Have a great day.